So not only did Meghan Markle bust out the race card, but she still, again, talked about herself while her podcast guest was talking. So you see the woman there. That is the Katie Lee woman. She is the owner of that highbrow hippie. Meghan is an investor in. And the only reason Meghan went to that little event is because she's an investor. It's about money, not because Meghan actually cares. Let's remember that. So on this stupid podcast, she tells this woman, Katie Lee, about her hair because she was in Connecticut and there were a lot of people there that couldn't do texture of hair because the woman is actually black, unlike Meghan. So what does Meghan do? After she talks to the woman and asks her about that, about her hair, she starts talking about herself again. Quote, "It kind of reminds me when I..." Me, I, myself, of course, Meghan, of course. "It kind of reminds me when I was at Northwestern and I moved into Kappa, a sorority there. I don't," and she starts talking about the sorority and how they don't make plug-in flat irons. She literally says that. "I don't even think they made plug-in flat irons at the time." Okay. These irons, these flat irons, have been around since the 1950s. And as far as this goes, that patent right there is even older, something like 1880. So I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Another lie. As we know, Meghan Markle lies about everything. "I don't even think they made plug-in flat irons." Lie. They couldn't. If they did, I didn't know where they were. You mean you couldn't go buy one? Did they not have them at the store? What the hell are you talking about? "Because I had the little stove with the flat iron that would go in, have a paper towel on the side." I mean, probably half of the people listening to this are going, what is she talking about? Yes, Meghan, what are you talking about? Flat irons have been a thing for decades. Moron. Liar, right? Not moron, liar. Moron, liar. And then she goes on, "Or you'd pull it out. It would have little scorch marks on it. And I remember most of the girls in the sorority who were not black," so now she's bringing up the race card, of course, "who were not black say, 'What's that smell? Is hair burning?'" Yeah, because that's what it smells like. Sorry, this has nothing to do with your little race card and you're trying to make it seem as if the women that were in that sorority were racist for some reason, because that's what that is. Meghan Markle is literally trying to pull some racist crap that white women in her little sorority were racist to her because they said, "What's that smell? Is that hair burning?" No, Meghan, we're not going to buy this shit. Sorry. And as a matter of fact, it's hilarious that she's saying this now. Why is she talking like that? Because she's talking to a black woman. Why wouldn't she talk about something like that with the other two women? One of them was white, and I think that other woman was Muslim or something, or Indian, right? Ramesh or something like that. And she goes on, and it was just what you would figure out how to grapple with this texture of hair. What texture? What are you talking about? Your hair is normal. Or is she talking about the fact that she never actually uses her natural hair? Is that what she's talking about? Oh, yeah, we know. Because Meghan Markle is white and wants to be white as much as possible. But of course, here we have her playing the race card yet again.